even if you had a phone with the long cord, you know, and it twisted up and you walked around in circles and then you had to undo it afterwards and undo the knots because the thing was a big ass cord. It was 40 feet long. We still had phone sex. Phone sex existed in 1982.
Yeah.
You could talk on the phone and talk dirty to somebody.
Right.
So, and I have. So my point being is that if you're trying to also sort of maybe expand yourself and find a new comfort zone and that sort of thing, why can't you just have some fun talking dirty with somebody on the phone? That doesn't have to be FaceTime. You don't have to have your clothes off, and it doesn't have to involve pictures. It's still really being intimate in a different way without using technology. I say this all the time, Kathlyn. It's one of my favorite quotes that I invented. Just because something's possible doesn't make it a good idea. Just because your phone has a camera, just because people send pictures, and just because you can be naked on a Zoom doesn't mean you should. And so maybe I would just mix in before you go on further. It's just, you know what? Why don't you just start with being on the phone with someone like this and just talking dirty with them? Start with that if you're not comfortable with the other stuff. That's what I would say.
Well, but here's something else. And one of my purposes of this show is not just to navigate through the process, but to help keep those ladies out there safe during the process. So food for thought, once you send a picture, it's gone. And now it's in somebody else's possession. And if you truly don't know that person, and it takes a while to get to know somebody, I don't care what your vibe is, those pictures can end up anywhere. And they do against you. This is what happens to people who are running for office in politics, or anyone that steps into something that's of public nature. All of a sudden, these pictures surface, and maybe it was even a boyfriend. So again, really think twice before you send pictures. And I like Kevin's idea of going back to old school. Like most of you that are on here watching probably are old school. Go back to the phone sex if you want to have the phone sex, but don't ever I say don't lower yourself. Don't lower your
phone
standards.
sex is way better than taking pictures.
Oh yeah,
way better.
Well, and here's the thing is, you can get pictures anywhere. Like,
that's what I'm saying. If I get to talk to you, I get to talk to you. It's like, oh, so what are you doing? I mean, to me, that's way more intimate than just taking a picture of your junk or taking a picture of your top off. I mean, it's a photo.
Right.
I don't know if you want to engage in something that is sort of COVID erotica. Oh, there you go. COVIDerotica.com. There you go. I mean,
the new dating site.
not to mention, it requires you to be more creative. This is my joke. It's like, it's easy to take a photo. It actually takes more effort and more creativity and that sort of like get your juices flowing fun stuff to actually talk fun and dirty with somebody. It takes a lot more effort. Again, I brought it up on previous things. Don't be lazy. Pictures are lazy, man. Plus, they have in perpetuity to them, as you're saying. So, I just go with phone sex.